Meigvannen everyone, I am Melvelen Uirgalan and we are here to have a look at the Danish Hall battle. We are playing as the Orcs of the Misty Mountain. I am Hura against Gimli, which, to be honest, he has alright warriors. Those are probably going to be quite... they're not that good actually, but his general is presumably going to be a really annoying one to kill. However, as you may recall from the last episode, we actually somehow managed to take Erebor from the dwarves. And then in a funny twist of events, the Dalians actually attacked and took the Erebor. So the dwarves do not own it. And since they do not own it, they only have that region right there. And if we manage to take that, we should, not entirely certain, but we should cut off all our land connections to the Ereborian dwarves who will be living all the way over here. And we'll presumably have to focus more on Rune more than anything. Potentially having to sacrifice some of our well-being of our, well, allies, I presume. I think the Runians are happy to aid us or be on our side. And unfortunately the dwarves will have to contend more with them. Also, killing Gimli is just going to be a nice little bonus. Now, what on earth are we going to do after this then? That's a good question, but if I remember rightly, it is in fact well, the elves that we are going to contend with next. So what I'm going to do is I'm again just going to start the battle and position everyone accordingly, because I think that works much better. Oh, you're not supposed to be up there. Silly AI. Start running. Yeah, there we go. And you instead run up there. I love this place now that I found out about it. I think it's beautiful. Oh, right, and we did not get orcish defenders because I was stupid and had too full of an garrison over here. So let's hope that doesn't bite us too terribly or too much. It shouldn't, because these it doesn't matter if we lose all of these goblins, because they probably can be retrained in any case, but I mean, we are going to get orc defenders if they die, so who cares really if they do not survive completely. And I mean, yeah, the life of an orc, never appreciated. And the AI also tends to go for this direction, so if I position my general there, I think we can actually stop them quite nicely when they finally attempt to go that way, which they inevitably will. And with some nice mountain orc hunters there to make sure that they don't get too far should they choose to actually go that way. Alright, you go there. I'm just going to position them somehow, in some way, close to the gate so that we can flock and, well, basically, yeah, flock. I guess that's a good word. Swarm is a better word, actually, and just swarm the dwarves when they come, and they won't stand a sliver of a chance. Furthermore, I will elect to have some more orcs available here and here. I don't care if you're going to have to walk from the other side. That's the life of an orc. I'm terribly not sorry. Alright. And you're going to move. Alright, I had general there, so you move behind the general then. There we go. And the rest of you who are not walking yet, you're going to be positioned along here somewhere. Actually, go here. That's probably a better position. Well, better is a strong word, but it's a position, isn't it? Just start walking. Well, come on. Yeah, exactly. Why can't I position you there? Oh, because I have all of them selected. I thought I had selected only one. Well, that explains that. I still don't like having to position people inside of settlements because it usually never works out. Oh, there you go. Now you're moving there clearly, and I don't know where you going are. Apparently there. So go there instead. There we are. Brilliant. And I believe we are going to have some more orcish dudes arriving here shortly. We shall send them up promptly when we find them. Right, let's just speed it up. Oh, they have actually got their general. They got Gimli. They've got Gimli on top of the... what that called? The ram, yes. And we are just about ready to have skirmishes and archers, yes. Soon going to have archers there. And they are standing in a prime position to be thrown at with javelins. So let's hope we get there in time and I can actually throw them. That's fine, start throwing them. Oh, they are... No, don't throw them at the ram. They're protected there, you know. You see? But if you attack the royal guard... Oh god, they're just charging in. Alright, alright, alright. Not much that can be done. Can you please run up there? God damn it. How hard is it to get through there? And where are my orcs? Truly, where are my orcs? It's a very congested area, this one is. God damn it. Oh well, who cares? Some orcs die. It's not the end of the world. You will notice that even though I do play as the orcs, I hold no real love for them. I still think that elves are much, much better, and I would like to play them. However, I do not think that elves are a good faction to play for YouTube videos for a single simple reason that they are so overpowered that it would be quite boring, I feel, to watch them. I fear that may be something that would happen, and I don't want it to be boring. I want it to be fascinating. Oh yes, and furthermore, I just released on, was it Friday? Yes, last Friday. What would that be? The 19th of May. I released the changelog video, the first one. And this one was focusing simply on map changes and campaign strategy models. And it must have done quite well because I got quite a few views on that one. So people seem to enjoy that. And that's good. And only one dislike so far, so I'm quite pleased with that. First dislike ever, yay. Well, you know. It's a milestone even if it isn't a good one, but can't only focus on the good ones because then they don't really mean as much as if you focus on all of them. Anyways, I released that one and it was met with really good reception. It had a really good reception. And I'm very pleased with that. Makes me want to actually continue making more because if it had gone completely, if it hadn't worked out, shall we say, and it had worked out poorly, then I would maybe not have been as excited to make one. Continue making them. But now it worked very well, so I will continue making them. Furthermore, they are going to come out more or less fortnightly, meaning every 14th-ish day. I'm not going to commit to that schedule because it's going to depend a little bit on what I have planned. Currently I am working on my bachelor degree in my days and then playing quite a bit of Guild Wars lately in the evenings. So I don't know how much time I'm actually going to have for that. Hopefully I will be able to do some of the work for it during the weekend. Or some other time basically. I'm going to try, I'm going to aim for every 14th day or fortnightly if you will. and hopefully it's going to work out, and hopefully people are going to continue enjoying them. Now, I think the next... oh, and one more thing. I am going to keep using the same build for all of the changelogs, so that when I then finally do upgrade and have covered all the bases in that version, I can keep on upgrading and upgrading to newer and newer versions when new stuff has come out. And I can just show those things off. But just so that, well, not spoiled basically, but so that new things aren't shown off in advance or noticed, and I'm not pointing it out and then they turn up in the comment section because why didn't you point that out in your former video or something? And then it's like, yeah, okay, but it wasn't in at that point, so I couldn't possibly have pointed it out. You probably get the point. And I simply want to avoid that, and therefore I'm not going to upgrade the video or the build until I've actually done all of the base ones, which basically is just I have a big changelog printed out, and I'm going to go through that. Once I'm through all those points, I'm going to continue onwards and update the changelog with new things, and I'm actually doing that currently as well. But then start afresh basically, and there should be lot fewer changes, and it should be much more easy to cover them in one single video, and then they will be a little bit more of a hodgepodge and a combination of or a combination of quite a few different things, shall we say. And that will be quite interesting to watch, I do hope. If you're interested, I'm thinking that the next video is actually going to be... It's either going to be the scripts, which are new and have been included, or potentially the unit types. I'm not entirely certain which one I'm going to do yet, so if you have any thoughts on that, please put them in the comments, and I will take that to heart. And maybe I'll actually do what the people want first. But one of those two I think I'm going to go for. Units would be quite nice. It's quite easy to do that. No, well, it might be quite easy to do that because you can do it per faction, and then you just show them off, and then you look at the stats and maybe even have a look at the former stats and how they've changed. So I might just do that for the next one. Or potentially scripts, new scripts. But do let me know if you have a preference. I'm actually leaning towards units now because I think that's a cracking idea. But do let me know if you are so inclined. Come on, units, get in it! I've actually not had breakfast yet either, and it's 1:30. I've had coffee though, so I'm fine. But I mean, I should probably have had breakfast already, but I got so into writing on my bachelor. I was writing for 3 hours straight. Well, that's not true. 2 of those hours were spent trying to get Mathematica to work, and let's just say it didn't work out as I would have hoped. And it turned out that I was just wasting time. You are running what? Because it turns out that you couldn't get Mathematica to do what I wanted it to do, so I had to do something else, or do it in another way, basically. And it didn't work out, shall we just say. Let's just put it like that, and I was a little bit annoyed. So I decided to take a break and do this, and then I'll probably have breakfast after this one, and maybe go back to some more bachelor writing. Though I'm quite happy with my progress today, so I may not actually have to, quote unquote, continue writing today, but might be able to do that tomorrow. We shall see what happens. Well, today when you're watching this, basically. These dwarves are ridiculously strong, however. We have lost 31%. They've lost more. But, again, they are so good that we really need a bodyguard and more units, basically. We just need to swarm them in order to be able to beat them. That's our victory condition right there. And it turns out that these units are actually required to beat them. So everyone, get in there. We need to swarm them. And we need to swarm them properly. Not a little bit, we need to swarm them really well. Really, with loads and troops. And we are losing orcs, but again, I don't really care, because we can always merge them together, and I may actually want to keep those a little bit safer. But we can always merge troops and probably retrain some of them. And yeah. Then we will get Uruk defenders as well. So that's that. So let's call this one Gimli's Folly then, because this was a foolish mistake. And they've also thrown away quite a bit of their army trying to do this. And having thrown away quite a bit of their army, they will be much more susceptible for a counterattack, which onto their village, whatever it is, and they should not be able to defend that quite well, or too well. Because, as I said, they've used quite a bit of their army right here, right now. They are still making progress somehow. Look at that carnage there. It's these Sons of the Fallen are barely taking down their numbers, and they're just slaughtering orcs, basically. And we should probably keep our general a little bit safer, because if he dies, I'm quite certain that the dwarves are actually going to win. Oh, look, that's a stupid idea, Dwarven Axtros. You should not be running away like that. Because that means... Who lost a general? Don't say it was me. Don't say it was me. Come on. No! We lost another general in Dane's halls. Now, I was saying that I should probably not keep him there. So, yes. And now everyone has started to waver. Oh god, I don't want to lose this battle. I'll tell you what, actually, what I could do. I could take... Yeah, let's do that. Let's be cheeky. Let's take you two. And let's run you all the way back, because we have held them off for quite some time already. And... Oh, hello. Hello, come on. There you are. And, I mean, by having held them off for that long, we will be able to run through to here, if I could click there. There we go. And put up defensive formation here. I mean, these are going to ensure our survival because they are going to reform there. And, I mean, that was never going to get through all the way there. This is ridiculous. Just look at that mass routage. I severely underestimated those Sons of the Fallen, and you can't fight on your own. Run away. Everyone who's not already so inclined should definitely try and run here. The good thing is, of course, that we are not going to lose this battle, because there's no way the AI is going to get the ram through all of those gates in time, as long as I'm not foolish and allow some of their units to follow along when. Oh, they actually rallied. Okay, well, no, we're going to retreat one gate. We lost the front gate, so everyone retreats one gate back. I actually didn't expect to lose to those dwarven units, but I think not having Uruk defenders, which actually are quite much better than this goblin infantry, we did much worse than I would have suspected, and if we hadn't actually filled up with goblins, we would probably have been able to hold them here, or at the very least kill quite a few more. And it definitely were those Sons of the Fallen who took us down a peg, because I severely underestimated them. I severely underestimated them. But the dwarves are going to have to lug some very heavy and very slow battering rams now over here and get through this gate, behind which we are going to be waiting again. So, I mean, it's going to be a slogfest for them if they want to at all be able to get to our center or our town center. And I highly suspect they are not going to do so in time. There we go. There's basically no chance they're going to get there in time. Except if this guy is stupid and allows them access by opening the gate for them. There they come. And even if the other gates fall, we have a third gate. We have more gates than Minas Tirith has here, which makes this an absurdly defendable settlement. Did I just... Yeah, okay, yeah. I just wrote down that this episode is going to be called Gimli's Folly. And I used ink, so I can't change it. Oh, well, it's going to be called Gimli's Folly. Who cares? It doesn't give away the surprise then, because then you're going to expect that Gimli loses. And, I mean, they're not going to win. They're not, but they're not losing properly either. But I think Gimli died, so that's fine. But I mean, you're going to live in suspense because they're like, okay, he's going to turn it around, he's going to turn it around, but then he doesn't. I don't. And that's going to be quite interesting to see reactions to. I do hope I don't have more gates. I do hope it's just that one. And it appears as if it is only just that one. Good. Oh. Our last units are coming. That unit there is the slowest unit and orc I've ever seen. One would think that if you're routed and broken and running to safety, you would run as if everything depended upon it. You wouldn't care if you fell from exhaustion once you finally got to the point where you wanted to be. You'd just run and then run some more. But yeah, Sons of the Fallen are quite good apparently. But we're going to win the battle in 3 minutes. It's going to be a draw in 3 minutes, I think. And if nothing else, we can continue doing this. We are going to get Uruk defenders out this, and the dwarves are not going to get too many reinforcements, so hopefully we can eventually whittle them down. But that just proves that I can't keep generals in this city, because they just keep on dying. Let's see, we have 61% versus 61%, but we had quite a few more troops, so it was a victory. Cool. And we even healed 7% of our army, but look at those stats, they're outrageously bad. So bad. That's a cool little landscape picture. My guess would be Beleriand, and these mountains here with those dark-ish storm clouds would be Angband, I believe it was called, where Morgoth resides. No, they're going to attack us immediately, and that's a strong force. Can you merge units when... oh, there's such a strong force, though. Can you merge units when you're under siege, I wonder? I think you should be able to. If you can destroy buildings, you should be able to merge troops, surely. Yeah. Merge? Yeah, you can. Good. You're not going to do anything, so go away. And we are going to fill up with Uruk defenders. And get those as soon as the siege is lifted. No, Gimli didn't die. Oh, this was the other one who died. Come on. I can't even see what they have. What kind of nonsense is that? And this army is pitiful against that army, so I can't even send reinforcements that way. And I so don't want to lose Dane's Hall. But I mean, we can probably play delaying tactic with them. Hold them up at the front gate, then skirmish away, and then come back. I think that with this settlement, we will be able to defend it. It might get a little bit boring to watch, and I appreciate that, but I want to keep it, the settlement, and I'll do it with any means necessary. By any means necessary, maybe? That battle took roughly 25 minutes, or 20 minutes, basically. Oh, hello. Good. Armies are mustering in the east. Alright. So, Selleberg, who was about to get reinforcements, is attacked slightly before the reinforcements arrived. Unfortunate. And they just surrendered. Right, so what do we have there? We have a general, and they actually don't have that much. And we have wargs here to defend with, so that may actually be enough. I hope. Right, so I think I had an army here. I don't... Well, that army, but that's not that strong. Get the practice rain. Actually, no. Get... Not too bad. And you're increasing, are you? I think you're increasing. And then we will be at 25% somewhat soonish. Maybe. In any case, Layered Health would be nice to get, but I don't think I can get here currently, so I shall go for that. They still keep pumping up troops. What do they have there? Go there. Have a look. Brachioberg is going to fall if they decide to attack. Oh, Warg's good. And Ballista. I want Ballistae. Ballistae should kill dwarves in droves. You are now needed in Framsburg, so move down there. You were the reinforcement sent to Sellerberg, sent a little bit too late, I think. Join them. Making 4,010. It's not that good, but it's not that bad either, so I mean... And we need Ballistae crew for the aid. And take basically everyone except for those Snark. And move there. Take the general. Oh, we have another Ballista, sorry. So move away a unit of those. There we are. And you are going to move downwards towards the elves. Take that city and then join in on Karasgalathon. And we have taken that fort there. Beautiful. Take everyone except 4 units, which are going to be left behind and get free upkeep, and the rest of you go to Casa Doom. You don't get free upkeep in the eastern Casa Doom. Go to the western Casa Doom then. I want the generals to get free upkeep. There we are. And yeah, we're still only making that much money. Oh, we have one more coming even. So let's send away you. There we are. Snagger. Right. End turn. They are going to attack us. But now we get Uruk defenders. Haha. What do they have? Stiff-beard scouts. Right. And they have siege equipment, which is actually not going to do anything. This army is much, much less powerful than the last one. Looking at the time, roughly at 30 minutes. I should probably fight this one so I don't have to start the battle again, so I'll fight it. I'll fight it. And... go for it. Oh, that's probably Eowyn. And this art style reminds me very much of Lord of the Rings Online, because they employed this similar Rohirric hauberk for the horses there. So I think it is inspired by that. Most definitely do. And just to speed it up a little bit, I'm going to do this. Because you will have grown bored of seeing me put up units by this point. Yes, your quarry is near and nearing it quickly. Run, everyone, run there. And that's actually a general, so move there. He's not in a strong unit, so he's going to be slaughtered if he elects to fight for some weird reason. Why are you just standing still? Hmm. Yeah. Everyone please run, because they are at the gate and I want you to be in position by the time they do finally get in. No, they're not at the gate. Oh, they're throwing... Oh right, they're using their catapults. That's a stupid position to be at. I should probably not send units up there on the walls then. Which ones are they? These ones. Yeah, don't go up there. Go behind... Actually, go here, that's fine. How fitting that the dwarves elect to destroy their settlement instead of letting us have it. The ballista bolts are doing some amount of damage, but not nearly enough to bring it down. And the catapults hit, and it's going to go down there. Look at that. Oh, hello. That's actually interesting, because that is a different strategy, and that means we are going to have to think again. And that also means that you're no longer safe. But I must admit that that strategy was unexpected. And even though taken by surprise, I shall not surrender. We can easily redeploy. Well, I say easily, but if we can actually redeploy in time is a different question, but they're sending in light cavalry, that's not going to do anything. You're firing, by the way, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Or at the very least, you're allowed to fire, shall we say. They're moving away the siege equipment after having opened a hole in the gate, or wall rather. Be in defensive position so you don't run away after them. Yeah, okay, good. And you are in positions, let's wait for the dwarves to come. I mean, I think that's a bigger opening than the gate is. And that's also beneficial for the fact that they are not going to have to station people here. To actually just... Oh, hello, what on earth are you doing? Trying to destroy the gatehouse, are we? What are you shooting at? The Dale cavalry, alright. Uh-oh. Okay, so the gatehouse is destroyed. I don't know what that actually does, but it says this tower has been destroyed, so maybe we had a tower firing at them. I highly doubt it, but... I mean, killing cavalry with archer fire, sure, why not? You're not going to do much else against the dwarves anyways, so... And they are still sending in a... Oh yeah, but they are going for the breach there. The AI is so stupid on this map. It's ridiculous how stupid they are. That they're sending in stiff bed scouts and 14 of them alone with a battering ram. There are so many things wrong with that. It's ridiculous. First of all, they're sending in missile troops with a ram, which is stupid. Second of all, they're sending in a ram unescorted. And thirdly, they're sending in 14 units, which are archers. What on earth are they thinking? Oh, hello, there they come. But come on, dwarves, you can do better than that. Let's actually have a look. How much better are these? Almost twice as good. Yeah, we're going to stand a much better chance with these. But, oh my god, the dwarves are idiotic. Why didn't Gimli have this force? Ah, well. The biggest mistake was that we didn't get Uruk defenders, and I could actually have made sure that we would get them by positioning our reinforcing units at the back. They would not have been able to participate in the battle, but they would have been there. And I mean, this is basically just a waiting game now. You can actually advance there. But other than that, there's not much for me to do. Advance and everyone off defensive. And you join in there, why not? It's going to be a cluster again, and we're going to win that cluster battle because they're going to be running away. And we are apparently running after them, don't do that. They actually still have quite a few units out here. Dale Cavalry, yeah, okay, if they only have cavalry, then I'm not going out there. What do they have here? They have dwarven miners, they're going to die really soon. Oh, and here comes a bell. What? Okay, I'm officially giving up. They have let go of their ballistae and are sending in... Oh my god, they're idiotic. Look at this cluster here. You could have killed so many orcs if you had saved a few crossbow bolts and just shot chung 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 straight into our lines. You would have killed so freaking many orcs. The AI on this map is not good. Is not good. Let's face it, it's terrible. And I appreciate that even though it means I win the battle quite easily, it's also boring because you're going to have to see this battle map so many times and it's going to take so long every single time. Because the enemy is so stupid that I don't send in all their units at once. So I do apologize that you have to look at this battle map so much. I do hope you don't mind. But I can't let it auto-resolve either because... Wait, hang on. No, the dwarves are actually not favored in auto-resolves, but I don't think it's a good idea to auto-resolve it anyways. And just don't. I think we would lose so many more orcs. And how they're just standing there. Dale Cavalry, well, be fair, they can't do anything. They could march out. Yeah, what on earth? Let's march out. Look at the dust clouds, that's cool. And they're even standing still, god damn it.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
And they have stiff bed scouts on top of the ladders as well. Why on earth would a ballista crew member be the general? Sometimes this AI is just ridiculous. Now we're fighting stiff bed scouts and they have stonefoot warriors and thank god for that. They are actually engaging. Charge those units. This is such a slaughter for us this time. It's ridiculous how much difference a few units can make. How on earth is... Yeah, okay, good. I was about to say, how on earth can victory be certain for them? There's no chance. And for some reason the stiff bed scouts are actually winning. Probably with the aid of the stonefoot warriors, which are actually only defendable. Defensive. And I mean, at least we got a little bit of action, and we might actually have made a victory here if we had managed to kill a few more of them. But dwarves are so steadfast. They refuse to die. Oh, run away, sorry. You're actually done. Good.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Dwarven, cut them out! The Dalians, however, do not have that almost locked morale, so we might actually be able to get them to run away. And we need to support here in the back. There we go.
force remains.
Still, the victory seems certain. We cannot break away from the ballista crew, though they will probably not pick up the
If we
ballista
continue
again.
like this, we will
We won
smash
that.
the
Let's move in with their support instead. And we will have one against the Dalian as well. We should win against the Dalians. Dalians, whatever. One of those. And potentially this almost surround will make us victorious there. I don't know how they could possibly hope to win that battle, but okay. Alright. We need more units here, basically. That's the only way we're going to win that. And we lost a whole unit. And they're routing indoors. Alright. Alright, at least we got a foray outside, and we killed quite a few of the ballistae and catapult crew, so that's that. But now the Stonefoot warriors are coming, and I do not like it. Oh, Uruk defenders rallied. And they're running away again. Right. Well, they're probably not going to get in anyways. Oh, right. I'm stupid. I had my... Uruk defenders were, of course, my first line of defense. I'm so silly. I should have moved more units in here. Oh, well. That's what you get for expecting Uruks to actually be able to defeat dwarves. No matter. And we go. We can actually use the gate to our advantage here. Will they use the gate? They should use the gate, shouldn't they? Yeah, they use the gate. They're like, yeah, okay, we can ignore the gate. Yes, of course we can. Of course we can. Of course we can. Oh, and look at that. They've actually routed. And I almost had my units into position. If they had been in position, I would have killed a lot more of them. But I'll take what I get. You keep running after them to make sure they don't start unrouting. And we need to swarm the Steep Pit Scouts as well. And we're going to win soon. Keep them occupied. Those are running. Keep running after them then. And what's still fighting actually then? Those... Charge them. And we will have swarmed out and taken out another dwarven force. Human ready. Keep charging after. Nice, they all died. And run them off the edge of the map and make sure none survive. At least not those. I don't want ballistae to remain. And we didn't catch them. Okay. So we lost 29%, but I think that's mostly Uruk defenders. Actually quite a few Goblin infantry, quite a few healed though, and Goblin band actually healed quite a lot as well. And then it's mostly Uruk defenders. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. See how much better it goes when you have Uruk defenders. They're so much better. Anyways, I will end the episode there. I might actually do it last turn, because they attacked on Dwarven turn, so I might actually be able to do some last end of turn cleanups. But then it's going to be that there. And no, go away. We have Dane's Hall again. Dane's Halls even. Right. There we go. Right, so they are probably going to be attacking again, and we need to repair them. First things first, right? And we are actually recruiting more goblins. Right. Oops. Nothing going on there. You're recruiting things. No need for shrine. What do we build where? Get me market. Yeah. Not much more I can do. I can start moving this army, I guess. It's going to take so long to get there, though. And you're going there. And actually, Karen Amaroth is going to surrender next time, because I don't think Haldir is going to simply stand up and defend. I also believe that these two are the only regions from which, or in which elves get a garrison script. So he should not be able to get any defenders even if he were... No, he should get defenders if he were to attack, so I shan't attack. And I actually scared away that Elven General. Good, what do you have here? Surprisingly much managing. Anyways, I shall end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed it, even though we fought very much at Dane's Hall. And I do appreciate that it may become boring. Also, if you have any suggestions or hopes or thoughts or anything, please let me know. And if you have preference as opposed to, or in regards to whether or not the next changelog should be concerning scripts or units, please do let me know in the comments below, and I shall have a read and take that into consideration. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye.